What's up, birdies? So, like, this is not what I want to be doing. So, I've been procrastinating just a couple weeks to do this. Not that it's a lot of work, but I'm a procrastinator by nature. So, here's the good old beam dubs. Last event I went to, I think we mentioned there that the SERP belt kind of exploded here, and I finally got the parts to do it. They came in like, I don't know, a week ago, and I've been lazy. It's getting cold. I don't feel like doing it. I still don't want to do it, but got about, I don't know, a week to go till the next event, so I have to do it. So figured I may as well work on the old beamer. So let's see if I can get this going. I don't know if I have flash on this setting, actually. I don't think there is a flash on this bad boy. Oop, can't use the flash. Well, I'm gonna have to find a light. Alright, so I found a light. This old school snappy that plugs in, so I can't have it die. So there she is in all her glory. And I really don't want to do this. That's what I feel like. But if you can see this rat nest down here, it's kind of hard to see. But she's beautiful. And there's my broken pulley. So I need to. Did my light just break? Oh, okay. She's back on. I need to get this pulley off and get the new belt on. So that's super sick. I think it's like 13 mil or something. Ow, ow, ow. Let's see. Because I don't think that's a 10 actually. I think it's a 13. Sick. We can do this. I'm gonna put you guys right here and see if I can't get this pulley off. Okay, nothing about this is fun. I already hate this. It's actually not even that bad. I just don't want to do it. I think it's probably going to be better from underneath. Probably. I'm going to jack the car up. I'm going to jack her, birdies. I'll be back. Alright, sick. So, we got... Get a good view of this thing. Let's see. Get a good view of what's going on here. I'm gonna try and get this pulley off. And it is cold. It's like, I don't know, 35 degrees out right now. Kind of sucks. Let's see, maybe I can jam this in here. Get this thing to break. free. Now there's nothing left of this pulley really at all. It's pretty much gone. So that's sick. It's hard to tell if the belt is what caused that to happen or if it was the pulley that caused it to happen. That I'm not sure of. But there's a whole lot of belt all ripped up in this bitch. Try and get most of this belt out. Alright. Well, that looks fine. So hopefully, with a new belt, she'll be good. Oh, and a pulley, obviously. Let's get the new pulley on. We'll put a belt on her. This is what the new pulley looks like. This is what it should look like. Got all the ribbing. It's a nice chunk of plastic. I did not buy any sort of upgraded pulley. I'm not sure if they even make an upgraded pulley for these motors. I just went with an OEM replacement. So I know it works. And hopefully, since it's brand new and not 30 years old, it won't crack and explode. But that's old BMW life for you. So long as she drifts, that's all that matters. But there actually doesn't seem to be a whole lot of guys that run the E34 chassis. Probably because everything's like custom and they don't really make a whole lot of angle mods for these other than like doing different arms, which I've already done with this car. Which I'm not sure if I went over the current suspension setup on this car, but right now she's got E32 arms for the rear control arms, and then the front control arms are stock, but they are moved out to the second hole in the subframe and then reinforced. So I welded in a plate there to try and reinforce it, and then the knuckles I actually cut and shortened about 18 millimeter to get better angle out of it. But I do need to buy the what's it called, bump steer blocks. They make blocks that actually extend the bottom of the struts a little to help with the bump steer on these. So I got this on, so now we're gonna put the new belt on her. I'm gonna need to look up a belt diagram, so I'm not sure how this routes, but that is not it. So I'm gonna look up a belt diagram, birdies, and I'm gonna put this belt on, and we'll see if the power steering still works. So I'll catch you in a minute, bird guys. Alright, so I looked at the diagram, and I got it all routed, which actually wasn't too bad, because there's like not a lot of tension on this tensioner. Like I can just move the belt and move it, and I actually didn't even use a tool. I just kind of like threw the belt on there by moving the tensioner, so did that all by hand. So I'm not sure if that's like got enough tension on it, but we're gonna ship her and hope that the belt doesn't like fall off and wrap into something again. I might order a tensioner, maybe, I don't know, but I'm ready to test her out and make sure she's got power steering still, so that's exciting. Man, not excited for the winter whatsoever. Don't like winter. It's a little too cold, and I should probably drop this. It's freaking cold. Oh yeah, I don't think the blower mower works in this car either anymore. Let's see. Yeah, she died last event. I forgot I needed one of those. Oh well. Ooh, got power steering. That's sick. It's not squeaking. I know sometimes it would squeak at full lock, so that's good. Huh. Tach's doing a dance. It doesn't like the cold. Ever since it started getting cold, the tach got all fucked up, and the RPMs don't really work. Or not the RPMs, but the the tag stopped working, so that's cool. See if she'll idle, probably not. There it goes. Now it's idling. Get the light. Your light. That all looks good. Alright, so looks like she's pretty much ready now. I might try to get my new diff in. I don't know. There's a trailer in my way. Might try to get the diff in before the next event. Which, that in itself is a story. So I bought a diff for... So it's out of a 525i. But the 525 auto and manuals of the E34s have a different stub shaft in the differential for the CV axles for whatever reason. They share the same stub shafts as the 530i automatics, but the 530i manuals have a bigger axle cup and bigger CV axles. So normally you would just remove the axle cups, swap them, be done with it. But in all my infinite wisdom and glory, I weld those stub shafts completely in both of my diffs. So that's sick. So I bought different axles. So I'm gonna try that and see if the axle will bolt up. But I'm not sure if they're gonna bolt up on the other side of the actual, like where the wheel is, the wheel side stub shaft. So I have to look into that. So that's like the next adventure. I'd like to get the diff in before next event if I can, but not sure if that's gonna pan out the way I want it. But regardless, she's running now, so that's a big plus. So now she's kind of technically ready, unless I decide to remove the diff and put a diff in, but that should be straightforward so long as the axles are the same. And I gotta switch input shafts, or input flanges as well, because auto versus manual, and it came out of an auto, so that's got to change, but that's not a huge deal. So yeah, we'll see you November 18th. That's the next event we're going to. That should be me, Georgie, and Cole again, so that'd be sick. Hopefully get some more footage of that. So we'll catch you around, bird guys. For now, peace out.